Welcome back to our channel Respect Education. Now let us see next question, that is question number 4. In a triangle ABC, XY is parallel to AC and XY divides the triangle into two parts of equal area. Now the question is that find the ratio of AX by XB. So let us draw a suitable diagram for this. Here we can take ABC is a triangle. ABC is a triangle. XY is parallel to AC. Here XY is parallel to AC. XY and XY is parallel to AC. So we should draw like this. This is AC, for which we have to draw parallel line. Right. So these two are parallel to each other. So let us consider this point as X and it as Y. So XY is parallel to AC. Here the main thing is that XY divides the triangle into two parts. See here, XY divides this triangle ABC into two parts. That too they are of equal area. Here what are the two parts? This is a triangle BXY, and this is a trapezium AXYC. Here the given condition is that these two areas are equal. That means here area of triangle BXY is equal to area of trapezium AXYC, for which we need to find the ratio of AX by XB. So here let us start solving this problem. First we write given. Here the given condition is that in triangle ABC, XY is parallel to AC, and also area of triangle BXY is equal to area of trapezium AXYC. So this is what given. To find what to find here? AX by XB. This is what question mark. Now here let us start solving this problem. If we observe the given triangle properly exactly, then here we have two triangles. They are triangle BXY and a triangle BAC. So let us write here from triangle BXY and triangle BAC. Here angle B is common. This is the common angle for both the triangles. So here we can write angle B is equal to angle B. This is a common angle. It is common A for angle. Since XY is parallel to AC, we can say this angle X equal to this angle A. Both are corresponding angles. So let us write here angle X is equal to angle A. The reason is that they are the corresponding angles. Since given XY equal to XY parallel to AC, XY is parallel to AC. As you know, corresponding angles are equal. So here we are writing them as equal. So this is another pair of angles. So by AA similarity, by angle AA similarity criterion, we can say these two triangles are similar. Triangle BXY is similar to triangle ABC, right? As we know, if two triangles are similar, then the ratio of their areas is equal to, let us write, the ratio of their areas. Here I am writing area of triangle ABC by area of triangle BXY, right? The ratio of their areas is equal to the ratio of the squares of their corresponding sides. As here I have taken ABC. So if I take, for example, from the bigger triangle, if I take BA, I should write here BA square. Then the corresponding side in the smaller one is BX. So it will be BX square. So here we can write BA square by BX square. BA square I am writing as AB square. Both are equal. BX square I am writing as XB square. BX nothing but XB. BA nothing but AB. Other than this, even we can write here BC square by BY square. Same way AC square by XY square. So here even we can write, but the thing is that here up to here it is sufficient to get this answer. That's why I have stopped here. Even here I have stopped with AB square by XB square. We can write BC square by BY square is equal to AC square by XY square also. Now here let us come back to this problem now. Area of triangle ABC. Here area of triangle ABC can be written as area of triangle BXY plus area of trapezium AXYC. Here observe, area of triangle ABC means big triangle, whole triangle. I am writing as area of the smaller triangle plus area of this trapezium. So let us split this as area of the smaller triangle, that is BXY, plus area of trapezium AXYC by remaining all the values I am writing as it is. Area of triangle BXY is equal to AB square by XB square. I am going to maintain the same, right? Now here already we know area of triangle BXY is equal to area of trapezium AXYC. These two areas are equal. That is already given. So let us take this as equation number 1. Based on the first equation, I am going to replace area of the trapezium with the area of triangle BXY. So here I write area of triangle BXY, this first one as it is, plus area of this trapezium can be replaced with area of triangle BXY from equation 1, or that is given. So here this is area of triangle BXY by remaining all the three values like the earlier step I am writing as it is. So here area of triangle BXY is equal to AB square as it is I am writing, same way XB square also. Fine. Now here we should write the reason, since from equation 1 we have replaced this. Now observe here area of triangle BXY plus area of triangle BXY. It is 2 times area of triangle BXY. So let us write here 2 times area of triangle BXY by remaining 3 I am writing as it is. So here area of triangle BXY is equal to AB square by XB square. On cancellation, area of triangle BXY and area of triangle BXY both get cancelled. So here we get 2 is equal to AB square by XB square. Now let us consider the square root both the sides. So here AB square becomes, here we can write on taking square roots. Here I am writing on taking square roots both the sides. Both the sides we get that AB square becomes AB AB square becomes AB. XB square becomes XB is equal to 2 becomes root 2, right? As it has a square, the square and root get cancelled. As it has square, square and root get cancelled. As it do not have any square, that's why let us write root 2 as it is. Now here AB, observe this figure now. AB, here the required ratio is AX by XB, but here we got AB by XB. Now let us convert AB in terms of AX. So here AB can be written as AX plus XB. Is it clear? AB can be written as AX plus XB from the figure. So here we are writing AB as AX plus XB by, I maintain this XB as it is. AX by XB, by this XB I am writing as it is equal to root 2. So here I will write the reason, since from the given figure. Clear? So here, as it is the single denominator, it can be splitted for both. So I am writing here AX by XB plus XB by XB is equal to root 2. On simplification, this will become 1. As we need AX by XB, this plus 1 I am sending right hand side. So here AX by XB will become root 2 is equal to root 2 plus 1 becomes minus 1. So here finally we got, find the ratio of AX by XB. The value of AX by XB is equal to root 2 minus 1. In place of denominator we can write even 1. So anyway, final answer is that AX by XB is root 2 minus 1 is the final answer for the problem 4th one. With this 4th one gets completed.